Welcome everyone to this symposium on the philosophy of pseudoscience. This symposium was occasioned by new volumes established this August with the University of Chicago Press, edited by myself and Massimo Pigliucci. We used to remark in jests that we were probably one of the only philosophers of pseudoscience around. But when we sent out invitations for this book,
as opposed to pseudo-philosophers.
Yeah, as opposed to pseudo-philosophers, plenty of them, a limited supply. But actually, philosophers of pseudoscience, we thought we were a rare breed, but then it turned out there were actually a lot of people who were thinking along the same lines and who were very enthusiastic about our idea of reviving demarcation projects. If there is such a thing as a fashion in philosophy, I think that the demarcation problem has been out of fashion for a couple of decades. One of the reasons being that many philosophers think that some ideas, some theories are so wrong-headed that they're actually not worth paying any attention to. Stephen G. Gould likens the job of the skeptic professionally, or instead on dealing with pseudoscience, to people who do garbage disposal. It's a dirty job for someone who's got to do it. Another reason, more philosophical reason, of course, that ever since Larry Long's influential paper, there has been backlash against the idea that science and pseudoscience can be neatly separated. I think that law of judgment is a bit premature. Mark Twain, upon reading his own obituary in the newspapers, once remarked that the rumors of his death, my death, were greatly exaggerated. I think the same applies to pseudoscience. If you think about the particulars of pseudoscience, philosophers and scientists alike are actually pretty much in agreement. You know, everybody knows where astrology belongs, where astronomy belongs, etc. So I think there is a genuine difference between the two categories, and well, spelling out what constitutes the difference is a job for philosophers. So I think that we should, devote more attention to this demarcation problem. That's what we have been doing in this book. The four speakers for this afternoon have all contributed a chapter to the book. We're going to start off with Massimo Pigliucci from the City University of New York, then Professor Sven Uwe Hansson from the Institute of Technology in the Royal Institute of Technology in Stockholm, and then proceeding with Carol Clemens, she's Professor of Philosophy at the University of Colorado Boulder, and myself. I finish off. I'm a postdoc research fellow at Ghent University and at the Konrad Lorenz Institute in Vienna. We're going to have 20 or 25 minutes talks at most, and then we're going to have a general discussion afterwards. So if you have any questions regarding the talk, I would suggest that we keep them in mind until the end, when we can discuss all the talks together. So without further ado,